As you grow older and understand what misery looks like, you need to constantly pray to keep you in alignment, because I'm feeling somebody fears ever. Like, they don't understand how much you fear becoming them. And it offends people, but it's just true. You really fear becoming like these people because you understand what got them there. And I don't know why I'm rubbing my knees like this. Somebody could have knee problems. Why the fuck am I rubbing my knees like this? Rubbing them like they hurt right now. I mean, I do have a problem with my right leg, but anyways. Yeah, like, you are acknowledging somebody needs to do meditation. What is this again? Like, when you do things like this, I remember my aunt's old Rastafarian boyfriend used to go like that. It's like a Rastafarian thing when they go like that and pray. But somebody needs to do meditation. Let me get back on point. The messages come, I gotta give it. However, you've seen something. You could have seen something on Halloween or some. It was Halloween that I had got. I'm not gonna say any other day. It was specifically Halloween, and something that you seen. I don't know if it was last Halloween or something you're going to see this Halloween coming up. It made you uncomfortable, and Halloween would be Scorpio, right? And that was a card that I had seen when I was trying to adjust this little thing here. The fake flowers in there. Scorpio and a Queen of Swords came out. And it says cold and detached. So you could have seen something really wicked be done on Halloween or some type of major holiday, something like that. And it made you really uncomfortable. And you could have been hanging out with a group of people or something like that. And I don't know if these people are friends, family, but you were hanging out with a group of people and you realize in that moment that that is not your people. They were doing something really nasty, either towards somebody else or just something nasty in general. The alarm going off while I'm saying it. And it made you really uncomfortable. It made you look at these people differently. And they're wondering why you don't want to be around them anymore. It's either you've seen something in a dream or you physically were around these people and seen something and you didn't like it. It made you really uncomfortable, and it made you recognize that these people are miserable. They're not happy. These people try to act like they're happy because they have things. And I've said this numerous times. It's like these things mask what's really going on the inside, but the way how they treat others shows you what they're really feeling on the inside. And I tell people this all the time. Your closeness to God, to me, is usually displayed in the way that you treat others. Usually displayed in the way that you treat other people. We can make jokes and stuff like that, clown people and stuff like that, no problem. But now, when you are going into this mean guy, a mean girl, hateful, envious, jealous energy, we're crossing into different territories. We're crossing into a territory of misery, right? You acknowledge these behaviors for what it is now, and you don't allow it to just fester around you like how you did before, where you could allow these people to be around you without questioning their behavior. And the reason why, I'm looking at this painting that I drew, and I think I was showing someone. It's an eye. It's like a large eye painting, and the eye is like really piercing out, and it's seeing something. You woke up, is what I'm getting. You finally woke up, and you were able to see and feel the energy around you for just what it was, and you couldn't be able to turn back anymore. It started to become disgusting to you, the things that these people thought in their minds, how they would operate and treat others. It's just not something that you vibe with. You realize that you were just going along to get along, is what I heard. You were going along to get along with a lot of these people. And you're now recognizing that you don't have to do that anymore, but you're seeing that just because you decided not to do that anymore, a lot of these people have more envy towards you than they did before when you were going along with it. And you wonder to yourself, was that the better choice to remove myself from these individuals given the fact that they still feel this way? Of course it is. What the fuck are you asking? Who's asking this ridiculous question right now? Of course it is. They want you to feel like it's not the best choice because these individuals, they have a hive mindset, a group mindset. They can't really think for themselves. If they think for themselves, they die. Like, I don't know why I heard that. If they think for themselves, they die. What does that even mean? Survival of the fittest. If they think for themselves, they die. It's not necessarily that they're not intelligent, but they lack in a lot of areas. It doesn't matter if these people are physically fit, they're not mentally fit, they're not emotionally fit. They're not fit in other areas that they need to be fit in. Their lack of understanding of life, people, places, and things will put them inside of a grave. So they need to balance their weak areas with other people's strong areas. So if they're weak mentally, then they get around other people that might be a little strong mentally. If they're weak physically, then they might get around other people that's strong physically. But it's not necessarily that. It's like a mindset thing. It's like they go towards people that are able to level them out, but not for good reason. It makes them feel like they're whole. I don't know why I'm saying this. It makes them feel like they're whole to have a group of individuals with all of these aspects and qualities that they lack. But the reality is that they could find those qualities within themselves, but they don't want to. They don't know how to. They don't know if they have it inside of them. They know that it's going to take work that they don't care to sit down and allow or partake in. They don't want to do that. They would rather be around individuals that are equipped with that trait or characteristic so that it could look like they're whole. If I am not fly, but I have money, I can hang out with people that's fly even though I'm not, because I have the money. Like, it's just weird shit. If I'm pretty, I'm gonna hang out with people that I think is a little bit more unattractive, because if I hang out with people that's a little bit more attractive, it balances me out and makes it not only appear that I'm not shallow, but it also makes it appear like I am the most attractive one in this environment. It's just a whole bunch of fuckery. That's how these people's minds work subconsciously, and they don't even recognize it. That they lack certain things within themselves. It's like, no, to that person, you are still superficial as hell, because look at what your mind allowed you to think to make you become friends with this individual or a group of people. And then those group of people, they lack. So it's just like a bunch of lack together in order to make things whole, when they genuinely need to just look in themselves. Like I said, you're noticing the misery on people, no matter the color, the race, the tax bracket. You are noticing a lot of people are miserable. And the number one sign to misery is people not minding their business. You are noticing that they can't mind their business for some reason. It's like a sickness, for real. They don't know how to really do it. And you're really starting to see that shit. It's like you removed yourself completely and you're still minding your business. And you don't pay attention to anything. I've been saying this for weeks. Anything that anyone else has going on outside of you and the people you care for.